All right, now go back to my colleagues on the panel. Tom Fahey, you're up next with a question for Mr. Stephen. Thank you.
Yeah. I want to talk about the North Country economy for a second.
Sure.
This week, the Fraser paper mill in Gorham announced that it could end up having to shut down. It's another hit to the North Country, where unemployment is the highest in the state. In a debate 3 weeks ago, when you were asked how to help the region, you told residents, hang in there, twice during that debate. Is that the best we have to offer workers in the North Country?
Tom, if you go back to the debate, I was saying hang in there, and I was cut off by the moderator. Hang in there, November 2nd is coming close. So I want to make sure that they know I'm a governor that's going to listen to their concerns. Again, from the days when I was prosecuting cases in the North Country, meeting with the folks there, to the days I was commissioner, traveling the entire North Country with Councilor Burton, making sure we meet and try to understand the concerns. They have different concerns than the southern part of the state and other parts of our state. You know, Tom, as a candidate, I have traveled over this entire state all summer, all spring. I've made many stops in the North Country. The Berlin area, I drove on the ATV trails. There's so much opportunity there in our park system and ATV trails. And the people in the North Country are special, and they know that the state of New Hampshire can help, but we've got to stop being an obstacle. You know.
Thank you. Thank you, and we will get back to the issue of gaming in just a moment. But first, we're going to move now to our second question from our viewers and readers. This question comes in from Lewis in Berlin, who is asking tonight, as you know, the North Country has been especially hard hit by plant closings, resulting in high unemployment. What, if anything, do you plan to specifically do to help the North Country bounce back? Mr. Stephen.
Well, first of all, I say to the people in the North Country, you know, hang in there. Have confidence in this great state. We have a wonderful place to live and grow a family. Those New Hampshire values of limited government, less spending, and more freedom apply to you as well as anyone else. But I'm not just going to go up at the North Country and have a meeting and never come back for a few weeks and months. I want to make sure we have presence, we work with them. I was on an ATV trail this past week in Berlin, and I saw the opportunity in that area. I also stayed in a hotel and met with individuals that are talking about growth and opportunity. There's a biomass plant that they're looking at building. We have great opportunity in the North Country. You know, Councilor Ray Burton, a great supporter of mine, has taken me throughout the North Country. And when I was Commissioner of Health and Human Services, I was always there to make sure that their needs were met. The North Country needs are different than some of these other needs in the southern part of our state. But in the end, it's all about making sure we can cut spending to grow jobs and grow our economy. And we're going to do that. Hang in there. It's going to work. You have a great place in this great state of New Hampshire.
Thank you. Mr. Ramiro?
Oh, about 30 years ago, I had a tomato. It was probably the best I ever